everyone and welcome back to the Awesome Physio YouTube channel. Today we are continuing with our best of series and we're looking at the best stretches and release exercises to help with jaw tightness and soreness. There are lots of different causes and conditions that can impact the jaw. So what we're looking at today is just simple tightness around the jaw, in particular hypercontraction or tightness of your masseter muscle. This could be predisposed by any previous trauma to the jaw or any issues with the teeth that might be impacting how you bite down or how you use the jaw, or potentially could be related to stress. Obviously when we get stressed, as we know, we bite down, we clench our teeth, and that can cause tightness around this area. So your masseter muscle here attaching around the side of the jaw, absolutely vital for talking, obviously eating, chewing. We need it to be lovely and soft and be able to use it properly to be able to do these things. So when it gets very painful, it can give localized pain around the side of the jaw, but also very commonly as well can refer up into the top of the head around the temporal region, but also can go down in the frontal region, in the temporalis muscle, but can also go down into the neck and the shoulder. So the first thing we want to do with the stretching exercise is actually release local to the area. So we've looked at this in other videos. We want to start off with just doing circular massages over the jaw. And this is one of my favourite things to do when we're releasing, because also you can start to feel how tight the jaw actually is. When you've done this for about 25 to 30 seconds, and again, if it's really tight, we can add a bit of heat for a couple of minutes with a gentle, hot water bottle here. Once you've massaged, again, that circular motion around the jaw, what you then want to find is any little points of tightness. So very similar to what we've looked at in other videos, you can get little trigger points, little knots of tightness forming in the belly of the muscle. So what you want to do is you want to find a point that you can feel where it's really, really sore, really tight. You can either push with your finger, I normally say thumb because you can get more pressure on that area, and you're going to gently push in. You're obviously not going to be talking like I'm talking now, but you're going to gently push in, take it to about an 8 out of 10, and then you're going to hold it lovely and still. So like all other trigger points, you want to take it to the peak and then you're going to hold it until that relaxes. And again, you're going to work all the way around here until that releases. Very similar with the temporalis muscle. So although we're looking at jaw tightness, it can refer up into here. So my second release would be to massage around the frontal region or over this belly of the muscle, around the sides of the head. And again, very, very similar to what I was saying, you'll find little points of tightness and you'll probably find it's really tender through here. A lot of us do this when we're having a stressful day. We kind of massage around the head. So really, really nice to release through. So again, you'll find a point using the thumb, very gently just going to hold that point until it relaxes. So you just want to allow those trigger points to release deep within those muscles, and then again holding that for about 25 to 30 seconds. And then once you've done that, we want to start to get a little bit of movement into the jaw, and this is absolutely vital. So the first one we're going to do is just gently move it up and down. So again, you might hear the jaw click as you're doing this, so you want to slowly open and close, and you're feeling how it's moving. You might have a little click either side, but again, you want to do about 5 to 10 reps where you're opening and closing the mouth, so you're doing it very gently. And then once you've done that, you actually want to move it side to side, so you can open the jaw slightly and then move the jaw side to side. So this is looking at the stabilizers laterally around the jaw. So what you're trying to do is get blood flow to the area, trying to get movement through the area. We can then take it a step further, again thinking about releasing around here. What we want to do is we want to take the little fingers, and you'll feel a bony arch on your face here. What you can do is you're going to place the little finger underneath that arch, so you're hooking in here, and you can do the same on the opposite side. What you're going to do is as you open the mouth, you're going to stretch down with the hands, so you're hooking underneath, you're going to open the mouth, and then you're stretching down, so you're breaking down the fibres. So as you're opening, you're shortening, you're stretching down through, so any points of tightness are relieved. If you're struggling with this, you can get like a bit of moisturiser just to kind of soften the skin a little bit, so it makes it a bit easier to pull down. So again, just showing that again underneath the jaw. and then pulling down as you go down, so you're adding a little bit more pressure and then releasing through. The other exercises that I think are absolutely vital if we're thinking about almost like osteopathically, so looking around the whole of the area which might be impacting the jaw, is actually wanting to release down into the neck as well. So some of my favourite or best exercises is similar to what we did around the jaw, where you're moving down and you're massaging around the neck. So absolutely key. So you're massaging down, so you're starting at the back of the neck and then you're working your way forward. So you're moving around here and then you're going to move it forward around the front of the neck to release down towards the collarbone. So think of it like almost like a brace around the neck. You're working all the way down and you want to do this probably for about 30 seconds. I think it's quite nice to flush through. And then finally, what we're going to have a look at with the stretches and release for the jaw is we actually want to stretch the neck as well. So again, releasing everything so that tightness relaxes. So what we're going to do is place our hands behind the back of the head, so hooking around the back of the head like so, and then you're going to breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to exaggerate that stretch. So again, this is one of our favourite videos. We've done this in our trapezius stretch video, but we're just allowing this to relax, stretching around. Once you've held that for 30 seconds, you're then going to release and you're going to turn to one side to look down. So stretching down the side of the neck. This might be enough for you to stretch it, otherwise you can use the hand to encourage the stretch. And again, really, really nice. You'll feel it probably release up into the jaw as well. So pulling around the whole side of the neck, holding again for about 30 seconds, but however comfortable you feel, gently relaxing, and then obviously repeating on the opposite side. So turning away to look down. Again, this might be enough of a stretch for you, and then exaggerating that stretch if need be. You can even with this hand hold on to something, so you're fixing that attachment point. So again, we'll deepen the stretch as well. And then slowly relaxing back to the middle.